If you want to learn how to change the cabin filter on a 2016 to 2021 Honda Civic, then stay tuned. This video is for you. I'm breaking away from my typical photography and technology videos to bring to you something that happens in the real world. And today I have a 2016 Honda Civic. It's right behind me here. It's a nice blue color. It's a two-door coupe, and this is the 1.5 liter turbo engine in it. Now what I'm going to talk about applies to the 10th generation. It may also apply to some of the other ones when we talk about the cabin filter in there, but the 10th generation ran from 2016 to 2021. So if you have a Honda Civic that falls into the 10th generation, this should be of some help to you, especially if you've never changed the cabin filter. So if you're inside your car and you're running the air in there, the heat or whatever it is, it's always good to pick up a filter like this right here and get this thing changed out. At least inspect it and look at it and see if it's dirty. Now this particular filter right here is a SuperTech. I picked this up from Walmart, right? And SuperTech actually makes a great product. I've done a lot of research on it. You can see right here, this is for Honda, and the model on this is 5760. So there are other brands out there as well, so you don't have to get a SuperTech. Just look for one that's going to fit this 10th generation model though. That's what's key. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump right in. You want to start off by opening the door on the passenger side of the vehicle and taking a close look at the glove box. Now, it's a little dark in here, so I'm going to do the best I can to show you exactly what I'm doing, and you're going to start off by opening the glove box. Kind of like this right here. Now you're looking at this and you're thinking, well, so what? We're going to release the back side of this glove box to lower this down because the cabin filter is behind there. Reach into the back side of the glove box and you want to just kind of pull in on the right side over here where my hand is. I think we can kind of see this in the video, and then pull in on the left side. And when you do it, it's going to release some just some basic clips back in there, and it's going to allow this to drop forward. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. There you go. So this comes down. Now we can see behind the glove box, and the air filter is actually right here. And you'll see a sticker right here. The cover for the air filter is right above it. It's this little plastic piece right here. Now, on the right side and the left side, there's just little clips. You have one on the right side, and then you have one over here on the left side. I push in and release. There you go. Push in on this side and release, and this comes out. It's got a bunch of leaves up in here. I can just see them. You can see them as well. There we go. Here's a good shot of the old versus the new, and I suspect that this is the original cabin filter that came with this vehicle. And again, this is a 2016. You can see just how dirty and nasty this is. Let's go ahead and put the new one in. When we go to put this back in, one thing you want to pay attention to is the airflow. On the side of this filter, it says it right here, what direction the air should flow in. And the other thing is that the rigid side goes in first. So it doesn't really matter if it's that way or it's that way. But you want to be sure that you have the airflow in the right direction and that you have the rigid sides going in first and last. On the frame of the air filter behind the glove box, it'll also remind you the airflow is going down here. You'll see down arrows right here, and it says airflow. The air filter is going to fit right in here just like this. And again, on the back of the door, it'll tell you airflow is going down, so your clips will fit right back in just the way they did when we pulled them out. With the air filter securely fastened, we're ready to go ahead and push our glove box back up. And you're simply just going to push it up, and it's going to lock itself back in, just like that. Changing the cabin filter on a vehicle like this, and most vehicles, really isn't too difficult. It's something that many people don't think about, though, until you see a video like this. And if you're someone like me, where you suffer from a lot of allergies, you might find this to be a big help for you. Especially during allergy season, you roll the windows up and you start up that air conditioner, the heat, and having a clean filter is a big help. Now keep in mind, it's not necessarily you need to use SuperTech. You can use a Fram, you can use any filter you want. So just find one that works for you though. I find SuperTech does a great job for me, and it's very cost effective. Now I hope this video has helped you out, and if it has, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. It's called Real World. More often than not, I post videos about photography and technology, but you never know. So until the next video, take care of yourself and be safe.